Hey YouTube, this is 64 Pack Daddy. That's my new channel name, and I'm really excited because it reflects my love for the Nintendo 64 and video game collecting in general. And today we're going to be talking about some great stuff here that I found out that you can use to clean your cartridges. One of my good friends recommended it to me, and I've been using Q-tips and almost 100%, like 91% alcohol to clean these cartridges off with. But now I have a new solution that I have now fallen in love with, because it decreases the amount of time that you need to take scrubbing these cartridges with alcohol, because that's what I've been doing for quite a while. And this stuff is really, really good, and I'm going to show you what that is in a second. So we've got a couple of games here that need to get some cleaning, because I just tested them on my Super Nintendo, and they're not playing right off the bat like they should. So we've got Batman Returns here and Power Rangers, two pretty amazing games in my opinion. And I'm going to show you how this stuff works, and it's really simple. There's not much difference to using alcohol. It's pretty much the same process. So you get yourself a Q-tip here. This is the De-Oxit for electronic components and connections and things like that. And this stuff is so good. And the reason why is because you don't need a whole lot of this to actually get it to work. Because with alcohol, it takes quite a bit of scrubbing. And this stuff, you don't even have to scrub it at all. You just swipe it here on the connections just a couple times over, and then use the dry end when you're done, and that's it. So I've already got some of this solution here poured into the cup. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna show you right here on camera how this stuff really does work. And it's the best stuff I've used to clean these things, because the connections are really good after this. I mean, it doesn't take much scrubbing at all. So we're going to get in there and get these. Just a couple wipes is all you really need for this, and it's pretty amazing. Now, I already took a lot of that stuff off, which is pretty impressive. A couple more swipes across that, and we should be good. And, let me know in the comments what your favorite Super Nintendo games are. Mine is Super Mario All-Stars plus Mario World. I love that game. Of course, I like A Link to the Past, but that game is really good. The story is great. The characters are cute and everything. It was always, kind of difficult for me to get through it, but I'd like to go through it again. All right, so that's one cartridge down, and we'll get this dried off here. Get some of the extra stuff off the plastic. Yeah, Super Nintendo is a great system. I grew up with the 101 model. I grew up playing Yoshi's Island, which is also known as Super Mario World 2. And I also played WWF Royal Rumble on Super Nintendo. Very, very good games. Royal Rumble's okay. It's the single player is better than the multiplayer, but it's a halfway decent wrestling game for the 1990s. So we're gonna just wipe this across here a couple of times. Yeah, I only just found out about this stuff. I wish I had known about this about, 10 years ago or so, when I was first starting to grab a lot of these cartridges again. But I have it now, and I've never been happier with something to clean these with. As it doesn't take much at all. And the other really good thing about this solution is that not only does it improve the connection on just the cartridge, it improves the connection to the console too, and the console going out to the cartridge. It does double duty, basically. Think of that kitty litter. I don't know what it is, Fresh Step or something, that has that for like a slogan, I guess, a double duty. So think of De-Oxit as double duty for your old video game cartridges. And we're gonna get to plugging these in and seeing, just how good this stuff works. I definitely wouldn't be doing this video if I didn't think this stuff was excellent. And I'm never going back to using rubbing alcohol again after trying this out. I just tried it on my Super Game Boy earlier this evening, and it worked extremely well. All right, so we're gonna head over to the Super Nintendo now. Just gonna take a little bit of a walk here. All right, so let's get the television on. Yeah, see, here's my Super Nintendo 101. Good stuff. I actually use primarily Super Famicom controller for this. I just love it. I think it's great, and this is a really clean controller. And it's official. I love it. All right, let's pop in Power Rangers. We'll get her going. Yeah, and these games were currently not... I couldn't get them to turn on. I mean, this is great. You know, it didn't take anything at all. You just dry them off with the other end and you're good to go. I mean, these wouldn't even play. Just not even 5 minutes ago. Power Rangers. I love this. This is so great. The music is fantastic. Very nostalgic for me. I was a huge Power Rangers fan growing up. So this looks good. Now let's put in Batman Returns. I mean, neither one of these worked on the first try, so I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, this is great. First try. Every time after this stuff. I mean, there you have it, folks. I mean, this De-Oxit, you pick some of this stuff up. I can't remember exactly how much this is. I think it's like $8 or something for a can. I could be wrong. It might be a little more, a little less. I have no idea, but because my friend recommended it and he got me a can of this just to try it to see if I'd like it. And I'm very impressed with this and pleasantly surprised. I don't have to scrub these cartridges anymore. I mean, this works like a dream. So, I mean, if you want more proof, here, let me go grab... I'll give you a little preview of my game room tour. So, let's grab, let's see, something that I know I haven't cleaned yet. It's the tournament edition of NBA Jam. All right, we're going to try this. NBA Jam Classic. Ugh, probably one of the best classic sports games there is. I don't know how well this game works. I'm just starting to get through my cartridges here to see how clean they are. We're going to put this in and see if this fires up. Yeah, black screen. So, we're going to clean this one off with this De-Oxit now. You guys like NBA Jam? Let me know in the comments. NBA Jam, to me, is a classic. And the tournament edition is cool because apparently you can play as Bill Clinton, which is very strange. All right, so let's get rid of these old Q-tips. Dip this in some more of the De-Oxit here. All right. So I'll show you once again here. It's just a couple of times over here, and it's all it takes. And this one seems to have a little bit of sun damage here on the edge connector, but it doesn't seem awful. So we'll see how this goes. But it should be fine. I mean, the other two games worked like a charm now, so just got to dry up some of this here. I'm just going to get one more just to get that dried out. I definitely haven't used anything quite as good. I mean, I don't know what other you guys use. I mean, I know that some people on YouTube, they use Bright Boy. I believe that's something that Retro Rick uses. Shout out to Retro Rick. His channel is amazing. Like him, I also collect 90s toys and collectibles and, of course, video games. So if you haven't seen Retro Rick, go check out his YouTube channel. He's amazing. All right. So let's go test out NBA Jam. All right. So you saw it didn't take much at all to get that stuff on there. Absolutely perfect. And there you have it, folks. I mean, this is the proof is right here. You know, it wasn't working. De-Oxit took it right to it. No problem at all. Fantastic. This game is great. I love NBA Jam. So, all right, guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought of this video. I thought this is probably going to help a lot of you guys out collecting these older games, and game on, and you know, make sure you pick up some of that De-Oxit because it'll really help you a lot for all you collectors out there. So peace out, guys, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.